Hey everybody, welcome back. We're kind of getting on the final stretch here on this fence repair job, and I've kind of got it down to a catch pen that I was kind of wanting to repair. I did a little shoot of it there in our last video, and I've got some of it cleaned up, but I'm needing to do a little repair, and I need to add on to it just a little bit. So kind of wanted to do a video on that, kind of explain to you why I'm doing this. This pen, for any of you guys that have fooled with beef cows, it's not really going to be it's not a bomb-proof pen. It doesn't have to be really stout. We are not going to be working on cattle in this pen, hopefully. We are going to vaccinate and wean the calves and keep them over at the dairy. We have a really good place to do that over there. And we'll keep them over there about 2 weeks after they're weaned, and get them vaccinated, and then we'll bring them over here. Basically, this pen is just to bring them and put them in for about a week and feed them in it, and that way they kind of get an idea of where home is at, where the food is at, and then they'll get a little bit of feed every day all summer. Even though they'll have all the grass they can eat, you just give them a little grain for a treat, and that keeps them coming in every day so that you can look at them and kind of get a count on them. But that's kind of the purpose of what we're doing here. And I kind of just wanted to show you. I also needed to add on a little bit to it, because if they're going to be in here a week, they're going to have water. And luckily we've got a little spring right over here to the side that I'm going to try to just build a panel fence around. We've used these panel fences as just cattle panels. We've used them for just about everything, and if it's not something that's going to have a lot of pressure on it, which I don't think this will, they work fine. Now, they're not real good if you're trying to sort cattle or do something like that. But they work good. So a funny story, when I was a kid, I mean, we have worked with beef cows all my life, and they're nuts, and they will hurt you. They're quick, and they do some crazy things. Kind of our motto is, and has been since we were all little, is just don't take it personal. You're going to hear things and see things you wish you'd have never heard when you're handling beef cattle. But the key is not to take it personal, because it can be very stressful. We've had some interesting episodes, and so is everybody else that's fooled with very many beef cows. But hopefully we won't have that problem here. We're just going to pasture some young calves through the summer, and this pen will give me a place to feed them every day and get them coming in here every day. And then it'll also be a place that we can just feed them, or shut the gates, and then load them up on the trailer when it's time to sell them. So that's kind of the point. But I'll give you a little panoramic here of the shape that the pen is in now, and then we'll do some more video and as we go along on this little job. So. These are some of those old locust posts. I did a video on cutting locust posts, and these posts were put here probably at least 15 years ago. And there's some of them that have rotted off, and we'll have to put some steel posts in their place, but they've actually held up real well. Never was a real good pen to work on cattle, because that panels just, they can see through them, and that just doesn't work. We do have an aisleway there that we can run something up if it's an emergency. But you can kind of see there. But basically that's what we're into right now. We're going to get to work here on the little lot around the little spring there, so they can have a place to drink. So, hey, thank you all for watching. We'll catch up with you on the next video.
A brave young man leaves his hat at the doorway of an attic unsure where he stands. Waves roll in while the past is unfolding. The future is pulling his hand. The future is pulling his hand. He walks downstairs through an elegant hallway. The marble is stone made of sand. with the weight of his old way, a load he can no longer bear, a weight he can no longer bear.